No Film School's coverage of NAB 2017 is brought to you by Blackmagic Design, amazing solutions for film, post-production, and television. Vimeo, the new home for 360 video. Learn more at vimeo.com/360. My Rode Reel, presented by Rode Microphones. Back with more categories, more chances to win, and over $500,000 worth of prizes.
Hey, this is Charles from No Film School here at NAB Show 2017. I'm here with Dave from SmallHD, and they have a couple prototype products not out yet, but they were so cool we just had to do a video about them. Yep. Take it away, Dave.
Yeah, so basically this is a monitor wireless combo. Basically using our relationship with Teradek, to everyone's advantage, and making a monitor with a Teradek wireless unit built into it. So this is a Teradek Sidekick 2 or Bolt 2000, any of them really we could do. And this will be the receiver, and then you have your transmitter, and you can just carry this around, go completely wireless. Have a really professional looking wireless unit for your director, client, or yourself, depending on what you want to do. But as you can see, there's literally no wires attached to it at all. You can just use one battery to power both things. Or two if you want to last a little bit longer. And we have these nice handles that we'll have shipping with it as well that just go right on the side. Some people can put a follow focus right there, things like that. But the idea really is to just have a very simple solution without having hundreds of wires and different brackets and all these things that can fall off or fall apart, and just really have a professional solution.
Well, also it offers all-in-one buying, right? Instead of having to buy a monitor, and then you got to buy a Teradek, and then you got to make sure you have all of your cabling, and you have to have redundant cables because cables go bad.
Compatibility questions as well. Is it going to be compatible if I buy this versus this? So, yeah, it really solves a lot of those problems, I'd say.
It's also, let's be honest, a lot of times directors' monitors aren't used by the people who buy them, right? The Steadicam person or the DP buys them, and then the director wanders around with them.
Right.
So the simpler we can make them for the director, the less likely the director hurts them and damages them.
Exactly. It's part of the thought process. And this is basically our 703 ultra bright monitor, which we recently announced. So as you can see, we're outside and you can still see the screen. And it's got the wireless 2000, but we're also going to consider doing other ones with maybe our 702 bright, lower price models, maybe with a lower price Teradek receiver. So we have multiple for different distances and things like that. Another prototype we brought was a 2-up version. This one is actually really cool. It's got 2 receivers built in, and you can actually have an A/B cam for reality TV or serials, whatever it is that you're working on. You can just see your A and B cam at the same time. You can have independent scopes, so you can see your different waveforms, things like that. And of course, you can turn it around, and you'll be able to see camera 1 and then swipe and see camera 2. So it's a really cool wireless solution. This one's a little bit more prototypey. As you can see, it's still not even anodized, but we wanted to get it here for the show so we could get people's feedback on it.
Now, do you guys do your own CNC machining and anodizing in-house?
Yeah, usually for first runs, but then once we actually go into full production, we'll get someone to do it. We have a couple of different suppliers that do that. So. Gotcha.
And then these are so early that price and delivery date are all...
Yeah, I mean, we want to, based on the feedback here, we'd like to do them this year, before year's end. So I think that one will come sooner, the single, and this one will be after that because there's still some stuff to figure out, heat management and distance and things like that. But yeah, I think based on the feedback, we'll probably move forward.
Dave, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
So, that was Dave at SmallHD with a whole new line of integrated director monitors with receivers. So if you're looking at wireless video transmission and you're like, oh, I gotta buy a monitor, I gotta buy a set of handles in a cage, I gotta buy a Teradek receiver, I gotta buy all these cables to make it work, there's an integrated solution where everything's all in one, and you can be reasonably confident. You hand it to someone else and they wander around with it, they're not gonna break it, no cables are gonna get snagged on anything because it's all a seamless single unit. This is coming from SmallHD someday at some price points. From NAB Show 2017, this is Charles Hain for No Film School. Thank you.